Welcome to Creativity and Soul Tarot. Please remember these are general readings, so take what you like and leave the rest. Details for a personal reading are in the description box below, and always remember you are your own best guide. Hi Libra, welcome to your November 2018 romance reading. I'm not sure what's going on here for you, Libra. I'm not feeling good for you right now. Okay, so this card is the placement of you, where you're at right now, which is anxiety and sleepless nights. So somebody's keeping you up at night. This card right here is the immediate past that's leading into the situation. So something unexpected happened. And whatever that unexpected thing was that happened, it's led to some sleepless nights. And some anxiety, and you can even see like she's crossing her chest and like protecting herself. So the swords are here, which is, kind of anxiety being up in her head. So she's up in her head, but also protecting herself. The energy that's surrounding you is the Ten of Pentacles. And, that's a beautiful, solid, stable card. It's, it's stability, right? So there's some sleepless nights going on here, but you're being surrounded by some stability here. So that what's crossing you or challenging you is the Judgment card. And the Judgment can be reconciliation, or renewal, recovery, something along those lines. So I'm wondering if there was some unexpected somebody from your past, because this can be reconciliation. So it could be somebody like from your past, recent or distant. So I'm wondering if something came up from your past that's crossing you here, or I should say someone. I'm wondering if someone from your past popped in unexpectedly into your life, and if that's creating some anxiety and sleepless nights for you. At the base is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, like a change of cycle, a change of fortune, which, interestingly, you're starting out right here with that energy that's surrounding you is the chest full of money. But it looks like there's this change of fortune that's happening, because over here in the future, there's a lot of endings and instability going on over here. So, Libra, I would like to be able to say something different to you, but I have to kind of follow the cards. I don't know what is going on. There is so not much romance in the romance reading so far this month. So, in any event, whatever this is, maybe this is a romantic situation right here that's kind of keeping you up at night. But there's a change of cycle here, which creates some initial success and some initial positive movement here, and crowning thoughts, crowning energy. And the immediate future is transformation. So something in here is getting transformed, but this here is the environment, kind of like the environment that you're in, how you're presenting yourself, like what you're putting out there to the world. So, which is the Five of Pentacles, which is a temporary hardship. Could be a financial temporary hardship, some other kind of temporary hardship, being left out in the cold. So did this situation that happened here, was this with a person who kind of left you out in the cold at some point? So this is like being left out in the cold, hardship. This is anxiety. You've got this real mishmash of like lighter energy cards with like some really not so light energy cards. And you've got this transformation here after some unexpected opportunity or something unexpected and unexplained came in. And ultimately that's leading into this situation, what's leading into transformation. But you're kind of, at least the energy you're wearing right now is being left out in the cold. So did this person leave you out in the cold? And like on your own, you're doing fine, but this person coming back in is kind of like rocking the boat. This is what I'm wondering. So that's, I'm going to say for some of you, somebody came back in, and because this is the reconciliation revival card. So somebody came back in and it kind of rocked the boat, like figuratively and maybe even literally a little bit. How they see the situation is sailing into smoother waters. So the other person in the situation is like sailing into smoother waters. So yeah, you got left out in the cold. Did somebody ghost you or just like tap out, and then you got left out in the cold over here, and they're sailing off somewhere else and leaving you carrying all the responsibilities? So now you feel like you've been run over by a truck or thrown under the bus, like somebody actually shoved you under the bus right here, which is the outcome card. So yeah, I think whoever this person is that came in, I think they left you out in the cold. And now you're dealing with endings, because 10 is an end of a cycle, 10 of Wands is an end of a cycle, 10 of Swords is an end of a cycle, and this is, you know, I mean, it's an ending, but it's an ending where you're feeling, you know, like the weight of the world. Basically, you've got like the weight of the world on your shoulders, feeling overburdened. So this is hopes and fears. So you're feeling overburdened and you're hoping that's going to end soon. And it is going to end, but it's going to end in a way that maybe isn't going to feel so great. So let's see what happens after that ending. And it doesn't necessarily show that this person did something to you. So maybe it's just the way that they left. Like they, you know, you just ended up feeling left out in the cold for whatever reason in this situation with this person, with whoever you're dealing with here. So let's get clarifiers here for the 10 of Swords and the most likely outcome card here. Let's get a clarifier. Where is that heading? What's coming up after that disappointing ending? What's coming up after that? For Libra, November romance. The Hermit. The Hermit. I love this card because partly for me, it's it is self-reflection. You know, it's going within, and you're withdrawing to contemplate things, but it's also inner wisdom. And I think of it as he's being guided by his own light. And so he has all the answers, and he's being guided by his own light to the answers. And to me, this is a card that has a lot of peacefulness that goes along with it. You know, going within and finding answers can be a very peaceful, nurturing experience. So whatever it is that's happened here with this person that you're dealing with, I think there's going to be some feelings of burden and disappointment and things not going as you had hoped, but ultimately, in pretty short order, you know, you're going to go within and look for inner wisdom, and that's going to provide you with some peace of mind. So let's see what the romance angels have to say for you. I did already shuffle these before we started the video, but let's shuffle again a little bit. So what do the romance angels have to say for Libra, November 2018? Libra, November 2018. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So whatever is happening here, there's going to be somebody somehow in some situation that's saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. Who are we expressing love to? Any information about who we're expressing love to? Maybe it's the Hermit. Maybe there's a Virgo that's coming in for you, because the Hermit is also the Virgo card. So maybe there's a Virgo coming in for you, Libra. Maybe at the end of all this tumult, there's a Virgo coming in. So what else is going on here for express your love? Okay. How this is, can you see those? Let's see if those are on video. Yeah. So how I'm getting this actually is it's about coming out of this situation and healing yourself. You know, healing yourself, going within, because this one is said is it is safe for you to love. So as you move out of this situation and you go inside for inner wisdom, or the Virgo that's coming in. So for some of you, I think you're going to go inside and heal up. This is going to be about loving yourself and getting yourself to the point where you feel safe enough to love and to express your love for other people. There's a Virgo coming in, and it's okay for you to express your love, and it's safe for you to love them. So I kind of feel like there's two directions that this is going depending on what group of people we're talking about here. So, you know, looks like somebody came in and upset the apple cart and bugged out. Like they sailed into smoother waters, and now you're going to do the lifting. But you know how that goes, though. If we don't do our work when we're supposed to do our work, it's going to come back around, because the work is going to get done. You know, our self-work and our own internal work, it's going to get done. So either now or later. And usually when it comes back later, at least in my experience, when it comes back later, it's louder and bigger, not as easy to work through. So, okay, Libra. I wish the romance readings felt a little more romancy this month, but all kind of upheavals going on in November. So thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Take care. For a general reading, you can email me at creativityandsoul@gmail.com or find me on the Instantgo app at Creativity and Soul. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take what you like and leave the rest. You are your own best guide.